Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you present here. Welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we're going to be channeling messages from your higher self which want to come through to you, especially for this summer solstice and for the coming 6 months of this year. So I would request you to pick a pile from the three piles you see in front of you. These are not really crystals. I will explain what they are when you choose your pile. So we basically reverentially circled a river in India. It's called the river Narmada, and these are the stones that I picked up from her riverbank, and it's a very holy river. So you have the blessings of Goddess Narmada with you in this reading. So on that note, I would request you to pick a pile, and I'll see you in your reading. The timestamps for this are in the description, and if you're confused about which pile to pick, you can use a random number generator on Google. So I'll see you in your pile. Hi, pile 1. So we're going to be seeing your card now, and your card is the Three of Wands. Wow, okay. So this tells me about you as a person. This tells me that you are the kind of person who makes your own path. The universe and the summer solstice is urging you to follow your own path and make your own way. It's giving you advice that you're not to follow someone else's path or someone else's footprints. And the point where you are at now is a very important pinnacle. Many people have come to this point and then been afraid and they've turned back, but you're not one of those people. You have a very fearless and a very passionate soul, and they are telling me to follow your instincts. That is the message for you. And you can also see the sun here. She's literally following the sun, and one of the ways to bring in your energies for the summer solstice is to sit in the sun. So we're not doing reversals in this reading, so I'll just quickly adjust these. Okay, so we're going to be seeing a theme you're struggling with, or a theme that's coming up for you in the solar summer solstice, and that is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. So a theme that's coming up in the summer solstice for you is the theme of giving to other people, being generous. So you might want to explore being generous. I'm seeing moving to the tune of the universe. That's another theme that's coming through. At this point, the universe is showering light codes and blessings on you. So you might be going through a phase where you're not comfortable eating normal kinds of food that you used to eat before. You're not okay with that. You don't feel hungry. Your sleep patterns are very disrupted. All of these things may be happening to you. And the reason for that is because the universe is showering a lot of light codes on you, and you're growing like this sapling is. So that is where you are right now, and that an advice for you is to give to the people who are lesser than you, who are less fortunate, who are victims of a broken society, or shall I say. So if you give to them, it will increase your own ability to receive from the universe, because the universe works as a mirror. If you see someone receiving, you also can receive better. Now moving on, we're going to be seeing something that you might be struggling with. It is the High Priestess. Okay, so the message that's coming through to me is that you are a keeper of a lot of secrets. You don't know this, but your soul has a very amazing and a very fascinating story to tell. And it has a very vast history, a very long history of where it came from. And they're telling me that a lot of your actions have reasons behind them. They have justifications. Like, people might look at you and say, oh, this is an eccentric person. This person is just weird. But there are reasons for why you do what you do. And even you don't know them, because these reasons are intuitive. One more thing I'm seeing is that there is some sort of a secret surrounding your soul, your mission on this planet. And this owl has a key in its claws, and this secret is being revealed to you in the summer solstice. But as of now, for before the solstice, you might have issues with your intuition. You might feel run into blockages, or you'll be like, wait, I followed my intuition, but like this thing turned out to be a mess. Like, what the hell? Is this how intuition is supposed to work? And this saying, you don't know your path yet. If your intuition gives you a wrong hint, it's to turn you away from where you want to go and lead you to where it wants you to go. So our intuition doesn't always work on our back end call. Like, for example, I was studying for this exam that I wasn't meant to give. It was not my soul's calling. It was because my parents told me to give it. And I tried to use my intuition on the exam, and I got the lowest scores on everyone in my class. Like, out of like maybe 1,000 students, I got the lowest score. And I was like, what the heck? This intuition thing just does not work. But now that I've been through that, I understand why that had to happen. And I'm seeing that you might be going through a similar situation right now. So, your last advice is the Hanged Man. So I'm seeing that you're feeling stuck right now in a certain situation in your life. This has been going on for very long and you're just like so done with it. You're like, oh my god, just get it over with. I am done. I can't do this anymore. And your advice is that they are asking you to look at things from a new perspective, from a different perspective. I'm seeing that you're seeing yourself from other people's eyes, from the ordinary people's eyes who walk an ordinary path. But your path is not ordinary. You're the first one to walk your own path. Your story is original. It has never been done before. So it's very crucial for you to realize that if you judge yourself by other people's standards, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like you're not surmounting too much. You must not be worth anything. Everything is just pointless. But they're saying it's actually not. Because you have to follow your own path. You have to carve your own path from nothing. So I'm seeing that your dreams are very relevant. So if you can keep a dream journal, that would be really good for you right now. How you keep a dream journal is you just write a diary and you start writing your dreams. If you don't remember your dreams, you just have to write, I didn't remember my dreams. But that basically tells your subconscious mind that you're interested in figuring out more about your dreams. And I will be doing a pick a card reading on interpreting your dreams, what your dreams have been trying to tell you. But this is very relevant for this pile. Again, I'm seeing a very important symbolism when it comes to keys. So a new door or a new opportunity is opening up in your life. But I'm seeing that if you're very preoccupied with what you think you should do, you might miss it. So they are asking you to stand tall. One more message they're giving me is to sit in the sun, like I said. Early in the morning when the sun rises, you want to pray to the sun and invite the sun's energies to come into your body and heal your body and to give you the blessings of the sun. And then sit in the sun. So every human has a sunspot somewhere on their body. That's basically like a place where you can absorb the sunlight more. So if you sit in the sun without any clothes, that's going to be more effective. But if you do this for about 20 to 25 minutes per day, it's going to change your life on a very massive scale. It's going to bring in the things you want. And we're also going to be seeing what gifts the solstice is bringing you. Because a lot of things are, oh damn. A lot, I swear, this is actually what came up. So, a lot of things are going to happen past the solstice, even with the world. But the blessing the solstice is bringing you is the Two of Cups. So there is potential here for a union that might change your life. It might be very important to who you are as a person. And your guidance is, again, to carve your own path. Because when you're in the right energy, you will attract this to you very seamlessly. There's also like an advice from Spirit, which is telling you to keep a diary. They are asking you to keep a diary because in the coming months a lot of things are going to happen. There's going to be there might be soft disclosure about ETs. There already has been disclosure to some extent, but it's going to be even more amplified in the coming years up to 2025. So they want you to keep a diary because these are the kind of things you want to show your kids and your grandchildren. So, plus it's good for introspection. So guys, this was your reading. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated with you. I'm very honored to be able to do this reading for you today. Please bear with me if the recording and the setup is a little shabby. We will get back to it and improve on this soon. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be seeing your card now. I'm not doing reversals in this reading. And your card is the Lovers. Wow, okay. So I'm seeing that nowadays, right, this year has a theme of bringing together lovers and relationships, new relationships that are healthy as a whole. So we're going to be seeing a theme that you're going to be going through in this eclipse, and then something you might be struggling with, and your guidance for this reading. Okay. I'm going to be shuffling on camera soon. Let's see how it goes. So this also talks about a choice. So you guys have a choice between doing, you will be given a choice. One of that choice will lead to something very good and very pure, and the other choice will lead to something that you really, that's not an ideal option for you. So yeah, that is, take it as how it resonates. We're going to be seeing a theme in your life. This is the Page of Wands. So I'm seeing that you guys are protective of something in your life. There is a person or maybe a dog or a being in your life that you're very protective about, and the universe sees this. They see your protectiveness, and as a result you have amassed a lot of spirit guides who are also protective about you, because the universe is that of mirroring. So if you show something to someone, it's going to be given to you. A challenge that you are struggling with is the Two of Cups. Wow, so you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers card in the same reading. So I'm seeing that some of you may have a relationship right now in your life that you're struggling with because you are very protective of something. You might be trying to protect yourself, you might have your guard up, you might have your walls up, and this is the choice that you've been given. I'm just going to see the card and then... Okay, so I understood. The whole reading has become clear to me now. I'm seeing that some of you guys are very involved with somebody in your life right now. And the thing is that you are so involved in this person that your own dreams and your own goals, you have to put aside your own stuff for this person. And an advice for you is that they're telling you to choose someone who makes you feel like yourself. I'm seeing a little bit of codependency in this pile. So it might be possible that you feel codependent when somebody is near you, but they're telling you you have a lot of personal power inside of you. You have the ability to be the king or be the queen of this whole place, and they are asking you to delve into that aspect of yourself because it's very important. It will lead you to the right place. You might have a choice between two guys or two girls in love, and they're asking you to choose the one who makes you feel pure and like yourself, and not the one who makes you feel codependent. And one person makes you feel stuck is what I'm seeing. They make you feel stuck and they make you do stuff, while the other person gives you a chance to, they want to hear your ideas, they want to see you build things, and the other person wants you to do what they are telling you to do. So they are asking you to choose someone who is who makes you feel like you are yourself. And they are asking you to not be very protective about yourself. This is a theme that's coming through. You have to analyze the situation without emotions. This is very important. I'm seeing that someone here makes you feel very up and down, very happy one day and very sad the next day. And this is a very common thing in psychology, that when someone makes you feel like very up and down emotion wise, you become very attached to that person in a toxic way, in not in a good way. But it's like reading a novel about a toxic bad boy. You become attached to that character, but not in a way that fuels your growth. So they're saying that one of the person you're attached to is someone who's got you in this cycle of up and down, and the other person might seem boring to you. That's just something I heard, but that's because they let you express yourself, and they are only boring because they are compared with this person's unpredictability. And they're telling you that this unpredictability is not good for your life right now, because you need to focus on what's inside, because the coming years are going to be very tumultuous for everybody. So the name of the game right now is ascension. The more you ascend, the more you get to know yourself, the more you bring your inner world to a very calm, centered place, the safer and the better off you will be. The more light you will spread in the world, and the more you will make the world a better place. So they're saying this might be fun, but now is not the time. Now is the time to focus on more important stuff like you, yourself. So they're asking you to remove emotions from the equation and analyze the situation in a very thorough and a logical way. They also are telling you to breathe deeply. Some of you don't breathe deeply is what I'm seeing. Breathe into your stomach and then breathe out. Do deep breathing every single day. It will help you center your mind. And you guys are very tired, and that is draining your energy, and that is affecting your performance on a whole. So they're asking you to recharge. One excellent way of recharging, especially for the summer solstice, is to sit in the sun. This is for the blessings that you're going to be getting, and that is the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is a very stable, grounded, solid energy. He knows what he wants, he knows he can get it, and he's a very recharged individual. So I'm seeing that there is something you guys have been wanting for years, have been longing for years. It's your one true wish, and this solstice is your chance to get this wish. And the way to do that is going to be to make the right choice. So I had kept this reading very short today because it's a new venture for me. So please let me know if this resonated with you in the comments. And yes, we will be improving on this setup soon. So thank you so much for cooperating and watching this reading. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Now, this is the main theme in your life for this solar solstice. Oh, I hope you didn't see me. I am not doing reversals in this reading, and wow, it's the 9 of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card. So what the 9 of Pentacles is telling me is that you guys are very in tune with your spiritual side. Your material and your spiritual stuff is very balanced. So, people have this illusion that the more money you have, the more happy you are, but that's really not true. There are many millionaires who are super depressed and very sad, but you guys have achieved a balance of that, which is a very admirable thing to do. We're going to take one more card for you, and then we're going to give you your advice. Okay. Alright. So I'm getting So I want to start shuffling on camera soon, because I usually do cards that fly out at me or that stand out to me. So now we're going to see the theme in your life for this solar solstice, summer solstice. Oh my god, it is the sun. You guys have got to be kidding me. This is a crazy card to have come out. That's pretty amazing. we're going to be seeing the challenges, which is the Knight of Swords, and a clarification which flew out is the Eight of Swords. Okay, and this card is the advice that they are giving you, which is death. Okay, so all in all, this is a very intense pile and I'm kind of excited for your reading. So without further ado, here we go. The main theme in your life is to balance your spiritual and your material sides. The sun's blessings are with you guys so heavily in this solar solstice. The sun is by your side. And one advice for you is that if you guys sit in the sun daily without any clothes on for like 20 to 25 minutes, the reason I'm saying that is because everyone has a sunspot somewhere on their body, which is a part where they can absorb the sun with a lot more potency than the rest of their body. So that's why if you do that for like 20 to 25 minutes, you will absorb these solar energies with a higher intensity. Now, one thing you might be struggling with is some kind of ongoing conflict. I'm seeing a person in your life that is very uncaring of other people's opinions and thoughts and wishes. So, those kind of people that just try to force their will on someone else. I'm seeing someone who is like that. This person is very manipulative. They might sound logical to you, but they're actually just trying to manipulate. So there is one such person in your life, and because of that person, you are feeling very stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. And I'm seeing that the universe is telling you that your release, the way to get out is right here. This is a hummingbird that's actually helping the swan get out. And the more you calm down, the more you breathe, the more you reassess. That is a word that's coming through. The more you reassess, the faster these so-called chains will come off of you. And the faster you're going to be out of the influence of this person in your life. And I'm seeing that they have been doing this for a while now. I'm hearing 17 years for somebody. So this could be a narcissistic relationship that you're stuck in. And it might have drained you of your confidence. You might have become a very indecisive person. And the spirit guides are telling me that the reason you're indecisive is not because you don't know what you want. It's because what you wanted was disrespected so often, it was dismissed so often that you've learned to not want anything, as sad as that is. You've given up your desires. And with the sun and the summer solstice, you're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get your vitality and your strength back. You're going to get your desires back. And the way it's going to happen is with a transformation. This is a very beautiful card, you guys. This is a card of rebirth, of transformation, of transmutation. And this is very required in this situation. I'm seeing that there's another female in your life who you have been stuck in this situation with. I'm seeing that you have looked to this female in your life for guidance before, but Spirit is telling me that this female did not know how to follow her intuition. So she was stuck in the same situation as you, and you feel like you are going to be this female, but the difference is that you have this hummingbird by your side. So this female unfortunately had to make the journey from the 8 of Swords to the 9 and the 10, where she felt like she was spiraling in life. And I'm hearing trauma dumping. It's possible that she trauma dumped a lot on you, and because of that you feel like you have internalized some of her trauma, and the same thing is going to happen to you. So I'm seeing this same person here. This person is very unemotional, is very domineering, is very analytical, and it might be a father figure for some of you, but it's time to let that go. The sun also stands for the father, and father wounds play a very big role in about 70% of the people. If you want a healing around the father wound, I'll send you a video. Please let me know in the comments. I'll attach a video. If you watch it, that will give you guidance on how to heal your father wound, because it's something that a lot of us struggle with. We are going to go for the blessings Your blessings is the Two of Wands, obviously. If you guys didn't figure it out, this is personal power. This is you being the king. Everything the light touches is my kingdom energy, and this goes excellently with the Sun card. So let's put that here. This is the blessing, and your other blessing is the Eight of Cups. So I'm seeing that you guys are going to be introspecting a lot in the coming few days, and because of this introspection, you're going to get a new lease on life. You're moving away from the material world into the spiritual world. Like we saw, there's already a harmony here that exists between your material world and your spiritual world. But now you're feeling the calling to go even deeper into your spiritual world. And the reason for that is because this thing that has been going on for years in your life is finally going to come to an end. And you're going to find your star seed family. So your star seed and your ET family is coming through very strongly. So if some of you guys have a suspicion that you are a star seed, it's kind of being confirmed in this reading because your star family is coming through. They're saying hang in there. They're sending you green light energy, pure green light heart energy. And they're saying we are with you even when you don't see us. We stand by your side, we root for you, and we fight for you from the netherworlds. I'm seeing a spirit who plays the role of your mother on the soul level. Like she acts as a very motherly figure. She feels very motherly towards you. And she is asking you to re-examine your relationship with a child or a pet in your life. And she's telling you that you might be unconsciously not giving them as much love. You might be suppressing them to some extent because of the way you were mothered. And she wants to tell you that you have so much potential, that you're so different from the people who raised you, and that she's very proud of who you're becoming. There are many times when you've stood up for yourself, even when you're scared, even when you were very unsure of where the Lord was leading. I'm seeing uncharted roads. I'm seeing that you might have issues speaking up, but you still, you were braving the storms, you were going ahead. And she's very affectionate and very caring when it comes to you. She's saying change is on the horizon. In a very songy voice, she's saying a big change is on the horizon. You're going to be freed of your chains in this solar eclipse. And the message she's telling me is that this is going to be a very unforced kind of thing. So the efforts you need to put from your side are very minimal. This is just something that's destined. This is just something that's going to happen to you. But the way for you to maybe calibrate all of it better is if you go deep inside and meditate and contemplate. And she says she knows meditating is difficult, but the more you do it, the more you clear your blocks. So I want to give you an analogy. Imagine that this is you, and this is you and this is your highest meditation self, okay? So because of life and the way we live, just for example, let's say these are all of the blocks to meditation. So when you're moving on, you're hitting this roadblock, but the more you focus on it, the more it's taken aside. So now you have less blocks. So even if you still feel like you're hitting the road, you're hitting something, you can't get to that meditation zone, all of these blocks are slowly being taken aside and you're going straight to where you need to go. So even if meditation doesn't feel good, it's making a huge difference. And look at that beautiful card. She's taking a deep dive into her own self, and this is what they are encouraging you to do. So this was your reading, pile number 3. Please let me know if it resonated in the comments. We're going to be changing the format of these readings very soon. With that, I would give you a lot of blessings and request you to find your own power, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep ascending. Namaste.